America Trends. I am Mary Burke Godwin. Man, I am just so excited about this new year, you guys. New year, new me. Not really. Everything's kind of the same. Had this sweater for like 4 years. But anyway, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people are entering this new year. Always on the top of a resolution list is getting more financially literate, investing better with their money, getting wiser with their money, making more money. Money is usually somewhere high at the top of people's lists. So this is why we brought on favorite guests of the show. They've been on 1 or 2 times before. 2 women that are partners, Andrea Cwik and Rachael Grunn. They are co-founders and managing partners of GoodGood Investing. Who doesn't need good investing in their life? Don't we all? Yes. So welcome back to the show, Andrea and Rachael.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, ladies.
So good to be back.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. 2023 is going to be our year.
It is. And I'm ready for some good investing up in here. So first of all, I love your backdrop what you're sitting in front of. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
New for your 2023 interviews?
Yes, totally.
I love it. Okay, and tell me, where you guys, before we dive into what you guys do with GoodGood Investing, multifamily syndication, which I didn't know about the last time you were on, so I learned about it and I have even more questions now. But talk to me, where are you guys based out of?
We're based in Dallas, Texas.
Okay, and both of you individually work in financial industries, right, on your own, and then you came together to create GoodGood Investing.
Yeah, we call ourselves Money Multiplier Strategists.
I love that. That's a great term. Money Multiplier. That can't say it even one time. Money Multiplier Strategists. Okay, great. So you work with Big Shine Capital, Andrea, right?
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And then you're a real estate consultant, Rachael. And then together you multiply money for people. Now, talk to me first. Let's talk about this first concept that I, for example, might already be richer than I think I am, or people that are wanting to make it rich or, thinking, I don't know what, for the new year. Tell me how people can maybe change that mindset.
Yeah, so we found that a lot of people think that the only investable capital that they have is what's liquid in their bank account. And there are a lot of very creative ways for investors to deploy their capital outside of just what they have right in their checking. And so we created a tool called the 3-in-1 Net Worth Assessment Tool. We also say you may be richer than you think, because it's kind of an audit of where can you find capital that is investable, because it might surprise you.
So you have this money multiplier tool that you guys came up with it. And does it live on your website, or how can people access it?
Yep, it's on our website. That's right. It's on our homepage, goodgoodinvesting.com.
Okay, great. And so with this tool, you click all these buttons and then you discover, your magic number. Okay, talk me through all these different things that you can discover.
Yeah, so it's a 3-parter. So it's the 3-in-1. The first part is you can discover your current net worth. And again, you may be richer than you think. It's not just what's in your checking, right?
Did you hear that, Jason?
So you discover your current net worth. Yep.
I like that.
And then you can also discover your future net worth once you invest capital. And then you can also identify your freedom number. That's how much money you need to make in passive income per year in order to retire from your job. And then once you identify your freedom number, you can then discover your magic number, which is how much you need invested in order to realize that passive income per year.
So tell me where people might be able to find some money lying around, or why they might be richer than they think.
Yeah, so one of the things that my family and I, we were looking to diversify from stock and get into real estate. And one of the things that we were going through and using this tool is, where do we have money? And one of the lines said 401k. And I'm from Silicon Valley. And so we kind of pop around jobs a lot in order to climb up that corporate ladder. And so I remembered, like, a few companies ago, I had not done anything with 401k. So one of the things is, find your 401k. It might just be just sitting somewhere. So I had to backtrack to all of my different employers and look at where did that 401k money go? And guess what? It was just sitting there. So I got to use that. I cashed it out, decided to cash it out instead of rolling it over, which you can also roll over into a self-directed 401k. I decided to cash it out and then use it to get into real estate and to passive multifamily investing.
Yeah. And then a few other ways you can use a self-directed IRA. You can borrow against your life insurance policy, a HELOC, a refinance. There's so many different ways to creatively deploy capital.
Okay, I like that. Now tell me, I want to go back for a second because I know I'm someone in the category of having a 401k from a former employer. I get random pieces in the mail and I'm like, I probably should do something with this. So tell me about what you thought about, because you said you decided to cash yours in instead of rolling it over, and then you put it towards, which we're going to talk about next, which is the investment in the multi-family syndication. So tell me about that decision process.
Yeah, so basically we had to assess like what are we going to get in terms of tax penalties to cash it out versus, just rolling it over. And here was our considerations. One was that penalty, but the other one was freedom, which you might not even think about. But for us, it was like if we keep rolling it over, then we are going to have this pot of money when we are 65 or older. But that's not the age that we wanted to retire. Like, that's not the age that my husband and I want to retire. We want to retire way before that, like hopefully in our 40s. So since we wanted that freedom of retirement, we decided to just cash it out, get the penalty. But then with other types of investments, you can offset the penalty in real estate. So you can offset that 401k penalty. You have to be creative and, talk to your CPA and all of that. But we found a way to offset it. And then we're able to use that now income and that pot of money whenever we want to. We don't have to wait until we're 65.
Okay, great. So yeah, that leads me to my next question then. So you do have this new amount of money that you found. What are the different things that you can do? Where can you invest them and what can you do with it?
Yeah, so there's a couple different ways. I mean, of course, buying stocks is probably what most people feel comfortable with, whether they be mutual funds or just regular on the stock exchange. You could also buy real estate like an Airbnb or something like that. However, of course, our favorite is multifamily because like Andrea was saying, the tax advantages that can offset a penalty on cashing out a 401k, or even we do also accept retirement funds if you're not interested in cashing it out. So there's just so many more ways to be creative in the multifamily space, plus the recession resistancy and all the different ways that we're able to mitigate risk in commercial real estate.
Yeah, and I think for us, a huge part of it is just the passive investing side. You can deploy it into multiple different areas. There's a lot of investment opportunities out there. For us, a passive investing was a big part of where we wanted to go in, because eventually when we do retire, we don't want to be actively participating in however we're making money. We want it to be, kind of like this pension idea of we are going to get cash flow on a monthly basis consistently. And that happens through passive investing for us. So for us, that was the way that we wanted to go.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually something in my mind that I thought is a goal of this year is passive income, because it's a key phrase, right? And it's really helpful, especially with busy women, men, whoever it is that run a family, run a business. It's nice to have that. So let's dive into the multifamily investing. What you guys do is you guys are the kind of brokers or people that run this multifamily syndication, right?
Yes, we're general partners, which means that we find multifamily deals. We have analyzed 100 deals to get one deal, because there's a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different apartment buildings for sale, but they have to meet exactly the criteria that we want to get the investors the returns that we want for them. And so we look at things like geography and is there an opportunity to add value to the project. We look at a whole plethora of things to analyze the deal. We actually put our money down for the deal as well. We sign on the loan. We remodel it, do the whole business strategy, and then we resell it.
And what in 2023, what part of the country are we looking at that's hot for this kind of thing?
Yeah, so we love the South and the Southeast, and we just actually bought our first property in Arizona, which is the farthest west we've ever gone.
Hey, you're
so
creeping in our
taking-
neighborhood now, so that's kind of good.
Exactly. Yeah. So right now we're like in Texas, Florida, Georgia, just all across the Southeast, and then we're really excited about our Arizona acquisition.
Okay, so we can find you, our viewers at home can find you at goodgoodinvesting.com. I love this concept, ladies. Andrea Cwik and Rachael Grunn, goodgoodinvesting.com, and multifamily syndication. This is a genius way to make money. I'm very curious about it. So thank you both for being here so much, and everyone at home, stick around. We've got more America Trends right after this.